Do you even game, everybody? Hello, it's me, your man Max, and we are back with another episode of Divinity Original Sin Enchanted Edition. Now, last time you saw me, you saw me. I ended the episode in the end time after I had reloaded the game. I have gone through that part again, so you didn't have to so you didn't have to see it all once again. And so we can continue on our mission to solve this murder.
Oh, you haven't left town yet, have you? Oh, he's a darling at the risk. Oh, dear Sam. But, oh, this heavens for...
Seals living.
Striking it rich! Another perfect heist. You sneak with the subtlety of a tried and true cat burglar. Hold your horses, I was complimenting you. To remain undetected and strike without being perceived requires great skill, which you clearly...
Oh, okay, sorry. Let's close the door here.
What? Oh, it's you! What news? Maxine? What in heaven's name are you? Oh, you mean the mongrel that's always skulking about the place. I spent months trying to teach that worthless hound how to fetch, and it sat through every lesson looking at me as if I were an idiot. Man's best friend, my eye.
It's a cat.
I've always been more fond of cats myself. My dear girl, I introduced it. If you're looking for something special, just that to... Ah, the library. Marvelous.
So that's how you get him. So, okay. There's nothing here.
That's enough of that now.
Did I pick up the smelly boots? Ooh, that's not good. No other abilities? Like flee? Let's see. Oh. Why isn't flee on my list here? Alright. There we go. So why can't I move? Too heavy. He's too heavy. Okay, something is definitely going on here. Oh god. I thought, yeah. Sorry guys, we have to go through it all again. This is bad. This is like really bad, but let's just speed through it, and now we know where to go first and what to look into, so that's cool. Really don't know why he won't move. It's a mystery to me. Can't even flee. Alright, let's wait.
I am the last test. The last.
This was not what I meant to do. Go to speed for this. Speed for this. Bye bye. Alright, let's follow the team and find out where it goes this time. He's running away! He's running away! And he vanishes.
Daemonium, and so let the
Chest. I know it to be mine.
my old chest. Why do I remember it?
Alright.
Good to see you. Most
Bedrooms.
I can't like these, but of course. So gather those star stones.
How might I serve our mission? Ask, and I shall answer. Alas, a hidden I am and quite item, but what I need in the here's this I put a candy.
Alright, that's it. So, it was the north gate we were going to. Don't need to talk to the cat, we need to talk to the dog. Now, we save here as a testament that we are not going to go through all that again. Just a moment.
Wow, that'd be like something about ancient with.
Alright. And I'm guessing we can like sneak in by pickpocketing this door. Perhaps. One thing for sure, now that we got the quest, we save. And we can't do that apparently, so we have to like quick in, quick out like that before. Okay. Mr. Bayer, I'm closing the door for you, so you don't
What?
catch a cold.
Oh, it's you. That depends. Ah, marvel.
Now, this is valuable.
And Northgate out. Boom! Save! We got one on him, just like that. Quick in, quick out. Smelly boots.
Wow, that dead sheep smells pretty great. I mean, Esmeralda. Jake has the best smell. I'd know it anywhere. I've heard people say that politicians stink. Give me a whiff, and I'll be able to tell you if it's a Jake kind of stink. No, 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 not him. No scent of Jake whatsoever.
Okay. So it wasn't the mayor. Haha. Now we just need the other ones. Esmeralda or something. I think we already changed access to a room or something. Let's go inside and up. Painting of a Rasta. Smelly panties. I'm a memory motor. Okay, so I think it's that's a go through. Smelly. So now we just need something else smelly. No, something smelly there, nothing smelly there. Nothing smelly. Nothing smelly.
Soothing a corpse's troubled mind. Can't have gotten far. She'll realize soon enough that her little party tricks hardly make her worthy of such grave responsibilities.
Okay. So Scarlet talked to her.
Hello again. Terribly sorry, Source Hunter, but I seem to be fresh out of priceless relics for you to destroy.
That tone, soothing a corpse's troubled mind. Can't have gotten far.
Smelly coat! Oh yeah. When you know what you're looking for, it gets a lot easier. Okay.
That strange reaction you call.
Okay, let's get back to the dog.
Problem than a set of silver arrows. Get it while it's fresh.
Being able to talk with animals sure has its uses.
Oh, wow. That dead sheep smells pretty great. I mean, wow. If I ever to join you without my best friend Esmeralda, Jake has the best smell.
Okay, Esmeralda.
Jake was awesome, and she didn't like Jake, so I'm pretty sure she's the worst thing that ever lived. Let me get a whiff. Oh, take this away. It smells like every rich man in town except Jake. No, there's definitely not a hint of Jake here.
Ah, Evelyn's back.
Evelyn? I always thought her stink was a pretty good stink. Let me give that a sniff. Whoa! This smells awesome. Too awesome. This has Jake's sin all over it.
Oh, ho, ho.
You know who? I came here.
Well, guys, I think we found our murderer. Our prime suspect. Don't jump to conclusions. Source hunters. Healer is fast becoming our prime suspect in Counselor Jake's murder. Okay. We should look into her affairs more closely. Mysterious murder. Jake Stork has found Jake's scent on an object of Evelyn's clothing, linking her directly to the murdered counselor. Time to have a word with her. Oh yeah! But then again, weren't she the one who like looked to the dead guy? She told us that herself. She kind of has an alibi.
That tone, soothing a corpse's troubled mind, can't have gotten far.
Where is she? Where is she? Oh man, do you know?
To what do I owe the repeated pleasure, Source Hunter? Far be it from her to tell her master what in the seventh name she's up to. The girl flew from here like she just heard the location of the Philosopher's Stone. She even left her pouch unattended in the next room. Most unlike her, to be sure. She usually keeps it within sight at all times. Very strange she'd leave it behind. It's in the next room if you'd like to take a look. I'd try her house, for starters. It's not far from here. I'll mark the location on your map.
Thank you.
Certainly. What would you like to know?
Nothing. I just want to leave. Okay. A pouch in the next room. Should be a pouch. Oh, Evelyn's backpack. Key to Evelyn's house. Nice. So is this Evelyn's house? That's Reginald's house. That's Evelyn's house. Is she our murderer? I told you we should have killed her. We should have killed her already. She's gone. Secret scrolls on the Williams. Threat. Letter from Conduit. Curious parchment. And chest. Yes, I'm looting this place. It's mine now. Reveal spell. Curious glow nearly indiscernible to the eye emanates from this parchment. Spotless save a series of measured words described by a careful hand. We found a spell that, when used, will reveal to us something magical kept from sight. Spells such as these don't work unless you're close to the object or location is aligned, so we still have some sleuthing to do. Right, let's check the books or the documents we got. Reanimation serum. Oh, boil the last mint sprouts of the season within a sludge made of 1 part crow's eye jelly, 2 parts sour holy water. Add the tear of the blind beetle, and let stand for 2 moons. 2 hastily scribbled notes at the bottom of the parchment. The first reads King Crab Inn, Mortician, evening. The second read Esmeralda, evening visit. Uh-oh. Evelyn, T tells me the hour is nigh. The king will live again. When the stone is secured, I will be unstoppable. Surely you've heard about my sister already. Gone forever? There is so little that stands in our way now. Redouble your devotion, for the rewards are inconceivable. We shall meet again soon. Signed, the Conduit. Through blood her power flows. Through blood her triumph grows. Who is this? So we have a hint. Mortician. She fled town. She's guilty, in my head. Okay. Where's Mortimer? He's gone. This is a conspiracy. I can feel it in my bones. I've got a lot of stuff though, so I should probably like check these out. Water wand, yes please. Freezing arrow. Arrowhead. Water arrow. Blessed cloth cap. Combine with this. Oh wow. Really don't need these smelly stuffs. Yeah. Where did the magician go? Esmeralda is in danger. I bet she's at Esmeralda now. Northgate. Right up and behind house. What? No. Rather, you're in danger.
The hunter returns. I hope you are here to shop rather than sleuth. So, what piece of irrefutable? I never liked her from the moment I met her. Men cannot see past her beauty, but I have gazed her in the eye, and it was death that leered back at me.
She hails from Silverglen, a village in the forest north of Sicil. How she made it past the undead without a legion escort, I'll never know. Though I can hazard an eerie guess. If anyone killed my Jake, it must be her. She had her claws in him for many long months, and finally she must have cut too deeply.
Really don't want to talk to this guy and tell him of it, Evelyn, but we know Evelyn had some Silverglen up north. I have no idea what that means, but yeah.
Ah, the source hub. Yes. Discovered anything? Well, have you found any It was stolen? Yes. Well, I assume it hasn't crawled back to its grave. So have you found any suspect? She vanished into thin air, did she? Could she be behind this rotten business after all? Track her down, will you? That girl has some explaining to do. If you must.
Oh, what's this?
What do you take me for? An ignoramus? That accursed name rings a goddamn Carillion. He was the last Sorcerer King, a frightful warrior that fell dozens before finally being slain by the army that had risen against him. We may well stand on unholy ground right now, for they say his remains were buried in what is now Sicil. Yes, and he also spends most of his time in the guise of a cat, licking God's knows which body parts. Sects, sorcerers. You'll be seeing flying carpets next.
So, we were told up north. Silverglen up north. We have no idea where Silverglen is. Silverglen. That's where. So, Silverglen. She might have gone up to Silverglen. She might have run back home. What was it called? The Silverglen Road? I can't remember now. Silverglen Road. Okay, so if we follow the road, we should get... No, of course. Splits. Istridge
Poor
Course.
man. Seems he was eaten by a beast.
Well, to be more precise.
Okay, this seems to go the same way. Follow the beast or don't follow? Let's start with following the beast. If we fail, we pop up at the crossroads. Aha. North is Silverglen. East. South is Sicil, and that's the first mine. So we don't actually go that way. Go north, which means... I'm really unsure. This is not a... That's not a functional sign. Foul-smelling flower. Nectar drunk. Goblin.
I'm fine. Don't...
You there! Your night ship! Oh, please, come to our aid! My wife and I are stranded here. Oh, we're refugees, my liege. Two of the far too few souls that managed to escape Hunter's Edge when the orcs invaded. We were hoping to reach Silverglen, but we were attacked by highwaymen. Those devils would have scalped and skewered us if it hadn't been for Alfie. Oh, the brave creature bit one of them in half, though not before being frightfully wounded himself.
Aww.
Oh, it was naught but a small stop for trading folk along the long road south to Sicil. Well, we got along all right, but now our little home's finally been undone. Orcs invaded, and the source hunter who was meant to protect us didn't save a one of us. Bravest beast of burden in the borough is Alfie, but the poor blighter's bleeding like a stuck pig and can't move no more. Which means we can't move no more, eh? Why, it would be folly to abandon a bandit killer in a wood full of bandits now, wouldn't it, your night ship? Besides, all our worldly wealth is strapped to his back. We'd be destitute without it. And yet, we can hardly stay here forever. Silverglen is close enough to see the chimney fumes from here. Mara absolutely refuses to leave Alfie's side, and like I said, I'm inclined to agree with her. If only a stout champion would, Oh, we'd be mighty grateful if you would escort us to Silverglen, your night ship. But for it is our aim to set up shop there. A new smithy in a new town. Without Alfie, though, without the tools he carries, I'd be like a fisherman without his rod, grasping for salmon with his bare hands. Never could I produce the quality of work for which I'm renowned.
It's nothing but a squirrel. Oh, God.
Our predicament is clear, and the biggest problem is that Alfie's wounds are so dire, no ordinary healing potion will work. He needs... well, I don't know what he needs, but they say miracle cures are produced by the priests of Silverglen.
Can't we, like, heal Alfie?
Hot under the collar!
What was that? A bandit?
It's me.
Oh, no. It's nothing but a squirrel.
No! No! You're hurting him, Sir Knight! Oh, no wizard's tricks will cure poor Alfie.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What do you say, your knightship? Will you... Oh, we are, my liege. Though, like I said, it would grieve us dearly to leave Alfie.
Indeed. He carries your...
I'm glad you've agreed Alfie needs to be saved before we can depart. Please leave no stone unturned in your search for a concoction that will heal his wounds.
And of healing. So this way must be to Silverglen. Level 10?
Ah, the Source Hunter. It is my greatest pleasure to announce to you that we Immaculates have captured the feared White Witch and quarantined her house of horrors. Yes, the greatest known threat to Rivellon has been neutralized, thanks in no small part to you, Source Hunter. Your activities in Sicil drove the snake to her den, and that's where we Immaculates sprang our trap. I am a proud Immaculate, sworn to use my summoner's expertise in service of the goddess's one way and the greater good. No? And yet you were investigating the murder of Sicil's Councillor Jake, were you not? It was she, the damnable sorcerer, who was responsible for the noble councillor's death. Yes, her wicked conjury was potent. But still, the goddess's soldiers prevailed, with the power of her divinity in our swords and staves. We've permanently subdued the fiend.
I want to question her.
Every immaculate honors the memory of that noble man. But I am sworn on my life to guard this quarantine. I serve a higher authority than yours, and will not waver in my duty.
Aha. Aha. Ha!
I would be remiss not to do my part to close that terrible chapter of the Councilor's legacy. Go on then, Source Hunter. But please tell no Immaculate I let you pass, or it will be my life.
Okay, I'll do that. How do I get into this house? Orc fighter.
Are you so desperate for company that you've taken to befriending fungi? Well, we're glad to hear it. Oh, somehow we doubt that very much. Have you ever seen the Moth King's silver spoon? Nearly microscopic? No, Source Hunter. We do believe this life hasn't finished surprising you. Not in the least. It's quite a lovely sort of barrier, isn't it? Who doesn't enjoy a gentle, breezy motion against one's backside after all? Then again, we suspect it's been hoisted up by some not-so-savoury characters. And we happen to know just how to remove it. The only trouble is finding the right sort of clever, sort of intrepid sort of person to entrust such a secret to.
Right.
Here's what we propose. We've a fresh batch of 3 brain teasers hot off our thinking caps. Perhaps, if you can answer them correctly, we might find you spirited enough to entrust with the barrier's deepest, darkest secrets.
Alright.
But it isn't all fun and games. We hardly offer second chances to the beriddled. If you give us a single false answer, we'll clam up like morning glories at midnight. So, do you have what it takes?
I'm up for the challenge.
This is better news than the Orc Queen misplacing her thumbscrew. But enough delays. Let us begin. Your first riddle begins thus.
Riddle sorting.
The ravenous brute tore down my chartreuse gown, ripped out my silken hair by its roots, wrenched my children from me, and fed me to the hogs. Who am I?
Tore down my chartreuse gown, ripped off my silken hair, roots, wrenched my children from me, and fed me to the hogs. See. Thinking. Sorry about that sound. It could be a corn. It could be the corns, right? Could be the corns, but it also could be a pumpkin. I don't think it's a sheep. I was thinking the sheep in the start, but it wouldn't make sense now, would it? Pumpkin. Let's...
That's right. An ear of corn fits perfectly.
Bravo!
Oh yes.
Bravissimo!
All right.
An ear of corn indeed. Can you imagine a sheep in a chartreuse gown? A pumpkin with silken hair? The fantasies of a fool. Now, on to our second riddle. And this one's sure to stump you.
Okay.
I cannot lie, I cannot lay, but only lie. Who am I?
Politicians are liars. A warlock definitely a lie. So, I'm getting a stone.
That's right. A stone fits perfectly.
You've done it again.
Oh.
I'm thrilled. I'm
Okay.
amazed.
This isn't
I'm
so
able
hard.
To present the very last riddle. This one will blow you out of your stockings. So hold on tight. I've a neck as long as twice the width of a toad's tail. As many eyes as half the number of seasons per annum. I'm known to cause hurricanes in the Far East merely by taking off 2 minutes too late. Who am I?
Can I repeat? Oh, I just scroll up, right? I have a neck as long as twice the width of a toad's tail. Toads don't got tails, so it doesn't have a neck. And many eyes as half the number of a season per annum. I don't know what that is. Hurricanes, man, don't do hurricanes. That's...
Ooh, very good.
Yes.
Very good. The last person who tried to solve that riddle puffed away in a small impish huff, mumbling about space-time. But not you. You stuck it out until the very end, you crafty little so-and-so. So, what would you like to know? One thing we know for certain. This barrier doesn't belong here. The wizard Maradino knew as much when he started poking around here. He developed a spell to remove it, but his fancy was caught elsewhere before he bothered to implement it. Down the spell dropped, and up we scooped it. Unfortunately, we aren't quite human enough to get it to work. But you've proven yourself just the right sort of clever, sort of intrepid sort of person we'd love to entrust such a secret to.
Mm-hmm.
We thought you'd never ask. What would you like to know?
Who is she?
Some call her the Guardian of Lucula. And by our estimations, she's more than earned the title. She's a healing witch, concerned mostly with the safety of the living souls, animals and plants alike, of this forest.
Huh.
And she's been here since even before our great-great-great-great-grandmother, Francisca Toadstool the 44th, can recall. We've long lodged adjacent to her little cabin, and she used to greet us with a "How do you do?" every morning. We do hope she's not entangled in anything unsavory. What a shame it'd be if someone with a penchant for heavy-handed hoe-wielding moved in. Murder? That doesn't sound like her at all, no. Much more interested in patching things up than tearing them down, that one.
That does sound like Evelyn.
Then again, it's hard to tell on what stalk a person truly stands until you've seen them at the end of their rope. Isn't that so? We suppose if someone held a sword to our cats, we'd fight them with every last spore we had. Somewhere in her cabin, as far as we know. The last we saw her, she and her apprentice Almina were rushing inside, whispering to one another. They seemed rather anxious. Perhaps they knew that those Immaculates were on their trail. A group of them followed some time after and erected the barrier around the cabin. We haven't seen the White Witch or Almina since.
Okay. So, did they give me the scroll or something? Barrier removal scroll. Marley Demon, the magnificent and merciful commands. Mushrooms, make merry. By my masterful machination, may this barrier be gone.
It appears Meridino had some talent mixed in with all that hot air.
He certainly knew how to remove magical barriers, if nothing else.
Hmm. Gotta be an entrance. There. I think the Immaculates are evil, but we don't know. We're still level 7 and we've seen level 10 creatures around here. 299 ways to wisdom. Mirror of Astrate. You don't have time for most of the suggestions listed in the books. Oh. Ooh! Ooh! Fire elemental. Okay, nice. So let's identify some stuff. Requires 9 in strength. You're not strong enough, but you are next level. Okay. Before we click something weird and swirly. There we go. Oh. About rifts. About rifts and the negative influence on the space-time continuum. The author of this book investigates the effect of opening too many rifts at the same location. She hypothesizes that the space-time continuum might lose its cohesion when too many rifts are formed. Until now, no one has ever experienced any problems, so she can only speculate on the possible result. Nothing like seems to be... Oh! Potions! Healing potions! And a crystal. What's... Potion in a bottle. Closet key. So we need to look for a closet as well. Okay. Magical Treatise Part 1. Involuntary hours in limbo. Why experienced mages all carry a pack of solitaire cards? Staff kick.
I seem to have been searched now. This is
searched.
Oh, wait. Found a branch kit or something. Maybe we can use that with this here that we found. So, first we repair it. Combine with branch kit. Let's see if we got something. Oh yeah, we did. Oh, that's powerful.
I've heard that this Loic fellow is a clown compared to Mangoth. They say he guards the most important immaculate secret of all.
Oh, the Immaculates are the... Yeah, the Immaculates are the evil. I should have seen that come long ago. Tattered Diary.
I've spotted something.
I'll try to place hide and seek. I found a diary. We'll read that. Don't worry. 2 swords and okay. We found a lot of stuff. So sword to her. Identify. Beautiful new rope. White suits you. Let's find the Terror Diary first. I fear I haven't much time left now. They're coming. I'm certain of it. I have secured anything of value in a hidden chest that none will manage to find. But there's nowhere I can hide myself from the horrors that await me.
A chest full of hidden valuables, is it? But it could be anywhere.
So we'll look everywhere. Did you expect to find it marked on your map?
Mm-hmm. Nope. What's worth trying? Oh wait, we found something, yeah. Found this here. Save.
Beautiful cave, but who knows to what dark purpose the witch might have turned it.
Keep your senses sharp for any sign of source.
Good thing those butchers didn't have a mind for rat's blood. They jumped into the lake before they even noticed us.
Could the Immaculates have slaughtered so many beasts?
I don't doubt it. But the question is, why?
Look at this. Look what these Immaculates have wrought. But I will avenge these animal spirits in kind.
It's an insult to the natural order. Death without purpose. There is no meaning behind it.
No, there isn't. I can imagine we will find out soon. More animals.
I wonder if they got the boar too. Oh, now I'll never find the witch's buried treasure.
It's a terrible sight, isn't it, Sourcenter? Creatures up of the earth lay low so violently.
Did that puddle just address us?
Either that, or our judgment's been addled by mushroom storms.
Before we attack. Man.
Show yourself and raise your sword in the goddess's name.
Okay, that hurts.
Everywhere.
Okay, these guys hit hard.
fading. Fast.
Like crazy hard. Oh, wait. These guys are level 10. I'm not even sure I can beat these guys. I mean...
Try to withstand this wintry blast.
Back on my feet.
You didn't pick anything up, I see. Something tells me I was supposed to, like... Oh. Alright, these guys are very high level, and we are definitely not even near close enough to take them down, so I think for now they're just gonna hit him, they're not gonna kill him. I think they're like looking into him, or... Oh yeah, now we know the Immaculates are evil! So let's check out the rest of Kevin in this.
A beautiful view indeed. To think this sanctuary has been compromised by dark forces. Forces you could combat.
We find some good gear now. Yeah, okay, there's nothing up here. Nothing immaculate. Okay, we've learned something, and now we know. So, I'm thinking there's something else we need to do in order to get a level. First off, we need to find out how to kill that big, stupid fire golem, because that's going to give us a good chunk of training XP that we're going to need. Else, there's still the other location we found, the the ogres we found down at the beach. We need to check that place as well. So yeah. In any case, guys, I think this is it for this time. If you enjoyed the playthrough, make sure to give us a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy it, well, thumb it down. If you want to watch more, make sure to subscribe. And if you want to check out the other in Team Projectile, just a moment, moving away from here. If you want to check out the rest of Team Projectile, you can find them down in the description. Their links are there, check them out. They make content for you guys as well. It's been fun. So, until next time, and happy gaming you all.